And let's go to Aaron, who's in Louisville, Kentucky. Aaron, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Aaron, I'm living the dream. What's going on with you?
Well, I have a photography business, and I've been told that I should raise my rates. I should raise my pricing. Right now, I charge from about $75 to $230, depending on the session that people choose. And I've been told that I should raise them. I'm just not sure. I've been doing photography for about a year and a half. I'm pretty confident in my ability, but I just don't know that I'm at that place where I should be raising them.
Yeah,
or
who
even
told
how
you?
much I should raise them to.
Who told you you should
what now?
raise? Who told you you should raise your rates?
Some family and clients. I've got a sister-in-law who also does photography who charges way more than I do. She's saying that I should raise it. I've had some clients say, for the work that I do, that they're surprised that I don't charge more than what I do.
Okay, so what are you worried about then? Those sound like two credible sources to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess just if I raise it, then I've got to go after a different kind of clientele than what I already have, and I don't get that clientele, then the ones I do have can't afford it no more. And
well, wait a second.
Sort of thing, I guess.
Wait a second. Let's poke some holes in that. You told me that you've had some clients. I thought you used the letter S on the end of that, meaning plural, meaning you had multiple clients say, for what you do for us, you are undercharging us. So it sounds to me like they would pay a higher rate because they're the ones that pointed it out to you. Am I right?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, well, wait a second. There we go. And then what if we keep some of our current clients who can't pay an increase because you know that and you do your research and you keep them for the time being. And then we go get some other clients that are going to pay more. So who says we got to just desert our existing clients? But if it's time to raise rates, raise rates. And who says it's got to be a giant jump? Maybe you move it up 10%. And you tell them ahead of time, hey, we're going to be raising prices over time based on my experience and some of the clientele I'm getting. I want to continue to serve you. But because you were loyal to me and you stayed with me and you gave me a shot, I'm not going to raise you normally, but I'm going to raise you a little bit. There's lots of ways to ease into this. I think what's really going on is you're scared that you're going to go out of business, that everything's going okay right now and you're okay with okay. But now when you're being pushed to really raise rates, you're going, I don't want to upset the turnip cart. Am I right?
Yeah, exactly. Would I like to make more money? Absolutely, but I also don't want to lose what I have.
Well, but again, I don't think you have to lose what you have. We're talking about a gradual rate increase. Okay?
Yeah.
And I feel like your sister-in-law is a successful photographer. Is this true?
Yes, sir.
All right, how about you go back to her, and I'm assuming you haven't had this conversation, but if you have, then just go back to what you talked about. But did you talk to her about what she would recommend on how you raise the rate? There's got to be a process by which she did that. She's walked that path before. I'd be curious to know how she did it and how she would tell you to do it. And what I mean by that is the specific menu changes, right? Because you charge based on this, and this. So whatever your factors are, let's go back to the menu and let's go, okay, how would I raise my prices? Let's actually put a plan together. And then how would I communicate it? So I think those are the two things I want advice from her on. I would add one other homework assignment. I would like you to talk to another successful photographer or two, or look online and see if somebody's got some type of course on this, and look for a couple more credible sources on how and when you raise prices, how you communicate it. I think if you do that, there's nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Yeah, and here's the deal.
Yeah.
The last piece, I'll let you get one more quick word in and a question. But the last piece is for the people that have been with you, that you're nervous about losing them. Once you've done what I've just told you to do and you've got information, you know what to do and how to do it, maybe offer them a gradual increase and say, I'm always going to give you this. I'm going to give you this discount. I'm raising my rates. And what would normally be, and I'm making these numbers up, what would normally be a 25% increase for you, everybody else that comes on new, they're going to pay more than I have been charging. But for you, it's only going to be 10%. Come up with some plan there, and I think your sister-in-law and another successful photographer can do that for you.
That's really good. I've not, I guess, thought it through quite like that. I guess when I hear raise your rates, it just, go ahead and instead of charging 75 for 30 minutes, you should be charging 200.
No.
Instead of just
no.
Right, that's just what it pops in my head.
I get it. I
didn't think about gradually doing it.
But you know why? Can I just encourage you on something? You've got this, dude. Aaron, you got this. If you do what I just told you to do, you're going to do this really well because other people have done it before you. And you're an example of what it's like to be afraid. When we are afraid, we don't see clearly. Am I right?
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right.
When you started this phone call, and I want to encourage people to hear something. When Aaron started this phone call, he was afraid. The only thought in his head was, if I raise my rates for my photography, everybody's going to leave me and I'm going to starve and I'm going to have to go work a dead-end job. That's essentially what fear was saying to him. Fear does that to all of us. Aaron is not on an exclusive island of fear. That's what fear and doubt and pride, the enemies of progress, the enemies of purpose, that's what they say to us. They get on our shoulders and they go, Aaron, if you raise rates, your business is going to fail quickly. What? What? I can't fail. I'm doing what I love. I can't raise rates, even though successful photographers raise rates. And my customers have told me that I'm undercharging them. The fear is becoming a fog. And who among us are confident behind the wheel of a car when we drive in the fog? Whoa. Slow down. Pull off the side of the road. Why? Can't see. And so Aaron could not see a future where he raised his rates and he was still in business because of the fear. So, A, I'm glad Aaron called. It's courageous to call and be vulnerable on a national radio show. But B, I'm glad he called because I want some of you who are in the same position, fear and doubt and pride are hanging out on your shoulder, and they've been on your shoulder so long, and they've been the only voice going in your ear that's what you see as the truth. But fear and doubt and pride are liars. So Aaron called me and we deconstructed his fear. We just walked through it. That's what you've got to do, whether you call the show or with a friend. 3-step process to getting over fear, doubt, and pride. Because they're not going to disappear. They're going to come back, and we got to come right back at them. It's 3 punches. It's a left jab, a right cross, and then an uppercut. Here it is. Deconstruct the lie. Fear, doubt, and pride are telling you a lie. Let's put it on the witness stand and break down what the voice is saying. In Aaron's situation, it was saying, if I raise my rates, I'm going to go out of business. That's a lie. So we deconstructed it. Now, once we deconstruct it, we focus, right? We go, okay, wait, that's a lie. So what's telling me the lie? Okay, we look at that. So now what's the truth? That's the second step. Well, the truth is, if he raises his rates and he communicates it and he does it the right way, gradually, he's not going to go out of business. That's the truth. And so once we've identified the truth, now we focus on that. And that's the mental change. I've been focusing on fear. Now I know what the truth is. Now I'm going to focus on truth. There is a way for me to raise my rates. There is a way for me to communicate it and not lose business and grow my business. And that changes everything. It changes everything. So have the courage to identify the voice, the lie. It's not you. It's fear, doubt, and pride. And fear, doubt, and pride lies to all of us. And it will keep you from living and working on purpose.